A true crime story by Echoes of Crime. The Vanishing of Sheylla Cabrera, Shadows in the Forest. It's 3:17 a.m. in Lancaster, California. A grainy security camera watches a dimly lit hallway. The sound of dragging echoes softly, something heavy scraping against the floor. A man appears in frame. He's sweating, nervous, struggling to move a large, dark object wrapped in a blanket. He glances toward the camera, and then he's gone. That man is Josimar Cabrera. And within hours, his wife Sheylla Cabrera would be reported missing. Sheylla was 30 years old, a devoted mother of 3. Friends described her as warm, steady, the kind of person who made others feel safe. She had a job, a home, a future, and not a single reason to disappear. When she didn't show up for work one Monday morning, her friends thought maybe she was sick. By evening, they knew something was wrong. Her phone went straight to voicemail. Her car was still in the driveway. And her husband, strangely calm, told everyone she just needed some space. But detectives quickly learned that Sheyella's disappearance wasn't about space. It was about secrets. Inside their apartment, police found traces of a struggle, faint marks, small smears, nothing conclusive, but enough to raise suspicion. And then came the footage. From the building's security system, Josimar, dragging something through the hallway. A dark bundle, large enough to conceal a body. Investigators followed his phone records next, tracing his movements hour by hour. They led deep into the Angeles National Forest 60 miles away. A remote, winding trail. A place where people go to get lost, or to hide something they never want found. 3 days later, search teams made a grim discovery. In a shallow grave, beneath pine needles and dust, lay human remains. Dental records confirmed the unthinkable. It was Sheylla Cabrera. Her husband, meanwhile, was gone. Detectives raced to track him down, but he'd already boarded a plane taking their 3 children with him and vanished into Peru. For days, the children were missing too, until they were located safely overseas. By then, Josimar had become the prime suspect. But with no extradition in place and no confession, justice remains out of reach. Those who knew Sheylla can't make sense of it. How a loving marriage could twist into tragedy. How a mother could vanish so completely that only silence remained. Police continue to work the case, piecing together fragments of motive and timeline. But the truth, the real truth, seems to lie somewhere between love and fear, between a promise broken and a life stolen, and somewhere in the shadowed stillness of the Angeles National Forest. The memory of Sheylla Cabrera lingers, a whisper carried on the wind, quiet and haunting. She thought she was safe at home, but sometimes the danger is already inside the door. In a world full of noise, Sheylla Cabrera's silence still speaks. Somewhere out there, the truth is waiting, buried beneath time, lies, and shadows. This is Echoes of Crime, where the missing are never forgotten,